What if the reason you procrastinate has nothing to do with laziness and everything to do with how your brain is wired to protect you? Scientists have discovered that procrastination isn't a character flaw. It's actually your brain's ancient survival mechanism gone haywire in the modern world. Here's what's really happening inside your head when you choose Netflix over that important project. Your brain has two competing systems constantly battling for control. The limbic system is your ancient, emotional brain that craves immediate pleasure and avoids anything that feels threatening. Then there's your prefrontal cortex, the logical, future-focused part that knows you should be working on long-term goals. When you think about starting that difficult task, your limbic system literally perceives it as a threat. It floods your body with stress hormones and screams, "Danger!" This triggers what researchers call the amygdala hijack. Your emotional brain overpowers your logical brain, and suddenly scrolling social media feels like the only reasonable option. But here's where it gets fascinating. Procrastination isn't random. It follows predictable patterns. Dr. Tim Feichel's research at Carleton University reveals that we procrastinate most on tasks that are boring, frustrating, difficult, ambiguous, unstructured, or lacking in personal meaning. Sound familiar? The perfectionism trap makes this worse. When you set impossibly high standards, your brain interprets potential failure as a genuine threat to your identity. So it chooses the temporary relief of avoidance over the risk of not meeting those standards. You're not being lazy, you're being protective. Traditional productivity advice fails because it fights against your brain's natural wiring instead of working with it. Telling yourself to just focus is like trying to stop a river with your bare hands. Instead, you need strategies that speak your brain's language. The 2-minute rule exploits your brain's preference for easy wins. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Your limbic system won't perceive such a small action as threatening, and you'll build momentum that carries into larger tasks. Time boxing works because it gives your anxious brain a clear endpoint. Instead of facing an overwhelming infinite task, you're committing to just 25 minutes. Your limbic system can handle that. Set a timer, work until it rings, then take a 5-minute break. This Pomodoro technique tricks your brain into cooperation. Environment design removes the need for willpower entirely. If you want to exercise, lay out your workout clothes the night before. If you need to write, close all browser tabs except your document. Make the desired behavior easier than the alternative, and your brain will naturally choose the path of least resistance. The progress principle taps into your brain's reward system. Instead of only celebrating completed projects, acknowledge every small step forward. Checking items off a to-do list releases dopamine, the same neurotransmitter involved in addiction. Make your brain addicted to progress instead of distraction. Implementation intentions create automatic behavior patterns. Instead of vague goals like, "I'll work out more," create specific if-then plans. If it's Tuesday at 6 p.m., then I'll go to the gym. This pre-programs your brain to act without requiring conscious decision-making. Temptation bundling pairs necessary tasks with enjoyable activities. Listen to your favorite podcast only while cleaning, or watch that Netflix series only while on the treadmill. You're essentially bribing your limbic system to cooperate. The most powerful strategy involves reframing your relationship with discomfort. Instead of viewing stress and uncertainty as signals to stop, recognize them as normal parts of meaningful work. Top performers don't feel less resistance. They've learned to move forward despite feeling it. Start with just one technique that resonates with you. Maybe it's the 2-minute rule, or perhaps time boxing fits your schedule better. The key is consistency over perfection. Your brain learns through repetition, and every small victory rewires your neural pathways to make future action easier. Remember, overcoming procrastination isn't about becoming a different person. It's about understanding how your brain works and designing systems that support your natural tendencies instead of fighting against them. If this changed how you think about procrastination, hit that like button and subscribe for more psychology-backed productivity strategies. What's one technique you're excited to try? Let me know in the comments below.